時を止めることのできる男に出会い、親しくなった。その男は突然私に言った。
天国へ行く方法があるかもしれない。おい、妙な顔をするな。死ねってことじゃない。私の言っている天国とは精神に関することだよ。精神の向かうところ、精神の力も進化するはずだ。そしてそれの行き着くところって意味さ。本当の幸福がそこにはある。天国へ行くことができればな。幸福とは無敵の肉体や大金を持つことや人の頂点に立つことでは得られないというのは分かっている。真の勝利者とは天国を見た者のことだ。どんな犠牲を払っても私はそこへ行く。
具体的にそれはどんな方法なんだ？
それは一冊のノートに記録してある。今度エジプトに来るといい。その方法を確かめるのに君の助けが必要。
Me that way. It's not like I'm telling you to wither and die. This heaven pertains to our spirits, and where they go after death. If you can actually reach heaven, that is. Though I'm aware, joy cannot be found by having an invincible body, vast riches, or even reigning over all humanity. In the end, the true winner is the one who gets to witness heaven. Offering whatever sacrifice
you've ever come across. It doesn't matter whether it's one that you happen to find anywhere in the world, or one that you newly manifested.
For any pursuit in life, people should find an occupation that best fits their true personality. A king would feel like a king, and a chef would feel like a chef, see? That's what it means to live truly. The same goes for stands. Strength and weakness do not apply. Troll.
Survivor. The name sounds strong, though.
It was the year... As I found out later, those people had stayed at a mountain hut the night before and had an altercation with the owner of it. One of the women there crudely insulted the man. In fact, she told him his body odor was vile. That's right. But what did the owner do? What was it that compelled those people to fight each other to the death? The answer is nothing at all. Nothing externally, at least. But deep in the recesses, attacks make one feel nothing. And it does nothing. Its effects don't come close to things like severely injuring or controlling people, nor weakening them. Yes, it's an unusable stand. It can't distinguish between enemies and allies. If there's infighting among your subordinates, your organization falls apart. That just might work out. The exact right person, at the exact right place. An average of 40,000 people visit the Louvre per day. It's the most sought-out museum on Earth. It opened August 10th, 1793. So this guarantees that every single day, before they decide to leave the museum behind, 40,000 humans will choose to see the Mona Lisa and Venus, as if they're stands that travel beyond time itself.
So you're implying that Leonardo da Vinci and Alexanders of Antioch are stand users?
Yes. I'm talking about you as well, Poochie. Your pale snake has the ability to wholly manifest souls and preserve them. What I'm saying is, are you going to betray me someday? Why haven't you attacked me yet? You do know that my weakness is the sunlight, which is why I sleep all day in darkness. You could easily kill me in my sleep. If you take the world by turning it into a disc, you can be king almost instantly. Go ahead.
You are the King of Kings. When it's over, where will you be? I want to see it through to the end. I love you with the same reverence and passion as I love God.
One day, I'm certain. Take that disc, do as you will. A token of apology. For this to work, what you need is the power of my stand. The world. Beyond the powers my stand shall bestow upon you, lies the path you must travel in order to find the gates of heaven. The question remains, will I ever cross paths with someone like this one day? What is most necessary is courage. I'm loath to do so, but I must have the courage to relinquish my stand once.
The following tale begins on June 5th in the year 1972. It was a dark and humid night in America's deep south, when the first cry of a newborn child rang through the halls of a maternity hospital. However, before that baby had the chance to see the light of day, his life expired while still curled in the arms of his mother. To the young mother, who had never once felt that she had been living a life that consisted of any happiness or sense of purpose, her newborn son was going to be a symbol of the hope that she would have a better future. With her first child lost to her, that potential happiness she longed for was lost as well, and she was unable to accept his death. Before the doctors and nurses could learn of the baby's unfortunate passing, the young mother slipped out of her bed as if she were a phantom in the night. She made her way into another room where she replaced her deceased child with one who was born the same day and made him her own. This other baby which she took was one of a set of fraternal twins. To this day, the incident was never questioned or investigated, and not even a single soul suspected a thing.
Mama, whose grave is this? They were born the same day as me. Died then, too.
Enrico.
Huh?
The truth of the matter is, you had a younger brother. The two of you were fraternal twins.
Huh?
But he passed away at the hospital right after he was born. Pray for him. Afterwards, we decided to give him the name Dominic.
Lord, answer my plea. My brother and I were born on the same day, but I lived and he died. For what reason did fate choose to take my brother's life and not mine? And why do humans experience happiness and misfortune? What is true happiness?
At this time, Enrico was age 15. His great-grandmother on his father's side was an Italian immigrant. He is descended from a prestigious and influential family in Venice, in which one of his family members became a famous clergyman during the 18th century. So, when young Enrico declared he wanted to attend a seminary, there wasn't one member of his family who objected.
Hey, is someone here? Who's there?
Is this book yours? It's a famous biography about a clergyman who commits adultery and runs off to become a painter. Would a believer in God ever read such a scandalous scripture?
Sir, just who are you? How did you get in this place? Except for on Sundays, this charnel house does not allow members of the general public to enter.
I am aware of the restrictions, but I am deathly allergic to the sun. If I am not mistaken, the sun sets at 6:19 today. Until that time comes, I cannot go home, which is why I rested in here.
You...
Not at all. My, you're an interest. You're not going to throw me out. What if I were a burglar who came here to rob this place of its most valuable artwork, or worse, to kill?
Not even the devil would tell such a blatant lie.
Do you believe in gravity between individuals? You ended up tripping over me, of all people, but did you know it was for a reason?
What do you say?
This arrow. Consider it a thank you present. If you do not wish to accept it, that is still perfectly fine with me. So I don't know what your first impression of me is, but I am a traveler, fueled by the hope of fateful encounters. If ever you feel like seeing me again someday, no matter how many years might have passed since now, got it? It shall be like I was never here.